He's a freaking Geico. Or whatever.
Geico? Insurance!
It's a whole new...
Jesus, a Geico!
I am the insurance titan.
Let's have some wine. It's really good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Lisa,
let's
may I
open
have
it.
some more? Can I
Yeah,
get a little more extra
I have
spinal fluid in
LD
mine, please?
I have Eldian blood. That's not funny, guys. That's really messed up right now.
Taste the spinal.
Gross. So, welcome back, everyone. Storm here.
Confused titan here.
Tom.
Kimmy here.
Oh, yeah, Tom. That's my name, don't wear it out.
Tommy Titan.
Tommy Titan. We're going to be watching Attack on Titan 414 today, episode 14, season 4. And on Crunchyroll, it is episode 473. Let's get right into it. Eren is confronting his friends. I know we debated a lot last time thinking, Tom was saying that he's hoping Eren has other plans that we haven't seen yet where he's going to go after the Yeagerists or he isn't going to be full on with them. And he has another plan in mind and is still good. But we'll see. I don't think so. I think he's gone dark. He already cut his hand. He has like a loaded gun pointed at them pretty much saying, let's talk. And that wine.
And this wine. I know. This is
I don't know, I still hold out for humanity.
Yeah, me too. I think we all do. But I'm going to put my glass over here.
I'll put mine next to me.
You gotta keep that wine close.
Keep it close. I don't know.
Yeah, baby.
Kind of like, well, I don't have any Eldian blood, so, or do I?
So do you think Spinal Tap is a Marleyan band?
And maybe it could be in their world too. Who knows?
Don't quit your day job.
I don't know. If they survive this and the rumbling doesn't happen, maybe. Who knows? All right. So 414, 473 on Crunchyroll. Oh, that flew. Wow. Holy cow.
That was a pretty...
that was intense. Like more than ever. I mean, we've seen a lot of gross things before. I kept saying that, but like this was very disturbing. Like another level. Like,
yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to get any easier.
One guy.
No, yeah.
With his legs.
I mean, that was so nasty. That whole scene was amazing, though, because when the music started and then Levi's like, hell no. Like here, you know, Zeke did what he could to get to Levi because he's such an amazing soldier, you know, being an Ackerman and just an amazing soldier. And he took down the Beast Titan quickly the first time they fought. So he tried to get to him mentally by actually, I'm blaming Zeke, of course, for his comrades dying because he sent them to their death.
Down. Yeah.
Change again.
Them drink the wine. He knew the guys wanted wine over tea.
Yeah. But that was an epic scene with Levi being like, payback's a bitch, you know? Like,
well, he was definitely shocked at first, but he just turned it off.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
He went really cold, like you said.
He was calculating how it happened. He goes, I'm the only one, you know, basically.
Yeah, because he wasn't drinking the wine.
Yep. And he knew, and he's like, well, I got to move on from this.
Yeah, because I have to survive this.
I have to. Because if we let him go, you know, bad things are going to happen. I have to apprehend him.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is that if he didn't do anything there, he probably would have died. So he had to go take them out to go after the Beast Titan.
Yeah, I mean, there was 30 of them staring at him, so I mean...
Yeah. And it's amazing when they first turn, they're in immediate danger. Not only their size, their weight if they're falling, but they're predatory right away. They go and they try to bite you, they try to eat you right away, and they're huge and they're fast.
And climbing.
So he said that to register.
When he mentioned that they were faster, he's like, I wonder if this was, you know, part of Zeke's doing. So I wonder if, you know, there's different spinal fluids maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe, but maybe just the personal soldiers' talents too. You know, they're really, you know,
maybe some of them comes out in
Titan
form,
more enhanced.
And I love Levi, like, here he's naming them all. He recognizes them in their Titan form, and, he really
but then he had to stop. He had to stop doing that.
You saw the change, and he had to go cold, like you said, where he had to kill him to get, to move on.
He's lucky he can do that, because most soldiers couldn't do that. They see it as their friend, and they would just freeze.
Right.
And just having one Titan that wasn't even associated, like, that was always really hard in the beginning. So for him to go after 30, like, or just under 30 Titans all at once, and he knows them all. Like, he knows them all. He's just such an amazing fighter.
Well, I mean, look what happened with Reiner and Berthold and their other friend who got eaten by Ymir.
Yeah.
That was just one of their friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like...
Exactly.
It's so messed up, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like, really freaking hard. And I gotta go, like, it's so freaking sad to see Eren like that. And, I was kind of hanging on to what you were saying, Tom, hoping that he had some other motive,
I just don't know anymore.
I mean, I don't care. Like, he completely beat the crap out of Armin, and that was just evil. That was terrible.
Things.
And he was...
Horrible things to Mikasa.
Yeah, and even for us, like, you didn't see him flinching or any kind of, like, movement on his face to show regret, or he was trying to bluff the Yeagerists or something. Like, he full on meant it, and for him to say "I hate you" to me, to Mikasa, that was, like, so bad.
It was terrible.
So bad.
Very hurtful, and I think, and I really think he has now. It's solidified. He has gone bad.
Yeah. Why would he just say such evil things to them? Because he thinks they're slaves, and he's really trying to let them know that. But I don't want to say they're slaves, but Mikasa did defend him, even though, Armin, he was trying to defend Mikasa, and that was so freaking sweet, like, because they're such good friends, and he was so upset at Eren for saying such garbage to them, and for him to keep just, like, throwing insults.
You're ready. You're just there to protect. You're protect.
She's still defended Eren.
And she's still protecting him.
Upset,
yeah.
Although what he was telling her could be true, I mean, it could also be some kind of brainwashing too, where, she's been defending Eren since she was a little girl, and maybe she was conditioned that way, but maybe she was always just protective of Eren, like we thought she was, and. For him to say that and her to act the way she did kind of fits the bill, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to believe that she was, bred to just protect. But then again, I mean, they did some weird stuff.
Look at Levi too. Like, he also has that trigger. We've seen it in the animation too.
Yeah, but he doesn't defend though. He doesn't just protect.
He protects though. Like, when
he goes on the offense too.
Yeah, he does. And Mikasa has as well. But she goes full on crazy to protect Eren, and Levi, when he gets triggered too, he goes full on, like, attack mode, and they're amazing fighters. I think it's probably a mix of the two, where that's in their blood, being Ackermans, and they they need to protect. That's what they do. But I think it goes even deeper than that, because she really cares for, and it's not like they're blindly just following a cause. Like, they have their own feelings, and they don't like how Eren turned on them. They're on different teams now, sadly. But she still wants to protect him, and I think it's because she cares for him. It's not like, I just have to protect you, but there's a lot more emotions involved there. So
what if Eren's saying all this so that Mikasa will stop protecting him and maybe
that's
start
what
protecting...
I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Like
say, I
Armin
hate
or
you.
something.
Like, why would you say
try
that?
to really get her so provoked that she would really try hard not to protect him.
Yeah.
Maybe to let him die. Maybe that's what his ultimate goal is. Not to have her protect him, so he can
Holy crap. Yeah,
be the ultimate sacrifice. Maybe that's it.
Maybe he knows he has no choice to get out of this or something. Yeah, maybe he knows he has to go.
Maybe he's really, making her aggravated enough emotionally.
Yeah, and is it getting close to the 13 years now? Because it's a lot of time has passed to this point where he's probably getting to the end of his life. I want to say unfortunately, but everything's just
that, and maybe. The fact that she's always protecting him, it's holding him back from accomplishing what he needs to accomplish.
Or maybe he needs to just make sure she doesn't help him, and he does accomplish, sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, because she might, if he has to sacrifice himself, she might not let it happen. You
right.
know what I mean?
But this chain of events, this episode might be the pivotal moment where she doesn't anymore.
Yeah,
She
That might
I
be
would
what he's
think
hoping
so.
for.
Yeah, because she's been so crazy loyal to him, like, all this time, to the point where we laugh because she's so, like, amazing at, like, taking out a ton of Titans and people just to make sure he's safe with her crazy face. Sometimes you see, like, the crazy, like, demonic eyes because she was so, like, no one get close. You remember, like, she just peek up over the Titans and you're like, holy crap. But yeah, like, this had to be... I'm hoping it's that way because, like, for Eren, these are his, like, longtime friends and family that they've been through a lot together, to put it very lightly. Like, they, like, have been in war together, almost died many times together, are in a lot of horrific situations together, and for him to just flat out say that, I hate you, and then to beat the living crap out of his best friend, Armin, like, are you kidding me? So I really think... And I really think maybe I'm hoping that he did that to really prove a point and maybe have Mikasa realize and, you know, protect Armin, although she would anyways, but even if Eren is in conflict with him or something, that she'll go and protect Armin instead or something. Maybe just to solidify separation and be like, you know, we're separate now. We're not, you know, a group anymore. That's
and it was
terrible.
interesting for him to talk to Armin like that about Annie. Like, you're going to see Annie, and
that's Bertholdt, because you have Bertholdt's memories and stuff, and he had a
that makes sense, though.
And your enemy is in your head. So,
and he's free, so he's just liberated or something, and he's going to liberate the world by killing off every single person on the planet. Like, that's just insane. Yeah, it just.
But to me, it's like, are you really free though?
Yeah.
You know?
So my question is, here the call triggered all the soldiers to turn immediately.
Yeah, they were close by. Right?
Yeah, and everyone in town was, they froze. And
Yeah,
even
because they said they felt like
electricity.
Yeah, but then there was a few that were like, I didn't feel anything. Those are probably the ones that didn't drink anything.
Didn't drink the wine.
Yeah. So why is it different? Like, maybe because they drank too much wine, you know, the
or it could just be
did?
distance, too.
Or maybe the
Distance,
distance,
maybe?
or maybe
both?
Eren
A
would
disturbance
have to
in the
yell
force.
for them to do it.
Yeah.
Like, Eren would have to yell.
Well, I'm sure if Zeke was a lot closer, I'm sure it would have had the same effect.
Yeah.
But he's way out in the woods outside the wall, so...
That's probably why.
Yeah, it's probably just too far away.
And then Levi, I'm glad he, you know, was prepared because he needs to keep Zeke alive, and he has that bolt in his freaking abdomen.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's just cutting off his feet and chopping him up, like, just to make sure he
Well, I mean...
can't trigger.
The longer he has to regenerate, the less likely he is to turn into a Titan again. So, I mean...
That is so sick. But, yeah, he has to do it. And he, you know... Levi, I think he's my favorite character. You know, I always like him.
Well, he's pretty badass, I mean.
Yeah, and here, like, all his comrades were just killed. And even though, yes, he did the actual physical blow, I blame Zeke, of course, for all of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, he started the whole thing.
Yeah, but here, like, he did that on purpose to manipulate and mess with Levi so he would have so Zeke would have the upper hand. And Levi, that just made him even darker, where he's like, F you, you know, I got you, you know, like, that drove him more to
What, you think I wasn't going to have the guts to kill my own men? Of course I will. Of course I have to.
Because they're already done for. Like, you know, there's really...
Well, I think Zeke was kind of hoping that there'd be just enough time where he would, you know, hesitate to mess up. And he almost did.
Yeah.
You know, he hesitated a couple of times at the beginning, and then he was able to focus and do what he had to do.
Yeah. And I wonder what Eren wants with Gabi.
Spinal fluid?
He's like, yeah, gross. I know, no, don't do it. But here, like, he's like, bring the girl that killed Sasha. Yeah. So what's he going to do there? Is he going to make her like a public display or something? Like, what's going to happen? I don't know. Kind of like...
Her eyes are like, the whole time.
But, you know, at least in a way, she's seeing how things really are, not just from one side anymore.
Yes.
You know, the people that she was calling devils are getting their asses kicked from, you know, their best friend, who is like also an enemy, but a different enemy. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
I know.
It's almost like a common enemy.
It's so crazy how, like, I know this season was building up, But to have everything hit the fan like this, and then here people are transitioning over to the Yeagerists.
Yeah, look at Flock.
Yeah,
What the
and
hell?
he's just like Eren. Like, he's a true follower. He's a leader of...
Well, now
I
he's
need to
also in a
make this
position of
group.
power, so it's probably all going to his head too.
Oh, and poor
Yeah.
Hanji, just to be standing and watching.
I
this.
know, and I feel so bad for her because she's like, holy crap, like she didn't want,
Well,
of course
you
she didn't
know-
want any of this. Like, she didn't even want to like make these major choices leading, you know. And
I
here,
feel that she
When
could just
does
get
it-
out of those.
When
deep-
does she become the next person as a demonstration? You know
I know
what I mean?
that's what worries me. That's what really
Right.
scares me because I feel like that's going to happen soon. But for them to like beat up that old man, you know, like come on, like just
Yeah,
because he
did
was
they
the
kill
old
him, too?
ways, you got to prove a point. Like they're justifying everything and making it okay that you know, we can kill because it has purpose and we're showing everyone that we want to be free and these are all bad people. Like they're justifying innocence. Like, I mean, you have some guilty people, absolutely, but you're killing innocent people to justify.
But they're also
your
taking away the
cause.
training of how to kill a Titan too.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So you know you're gonna pretty much subdue them, and they're not gonna know how to do it. So it's gonna make it a lot easier to take them over.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then you're gonna have like all these like Titans walking around like eating people. Well, you know, it's natural now. Like once this all, I don't know if the Eldians are gonna win or Jaegers are gonna win, but we'll see. But very good episode, guys. We so can't wait to watch the next one. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check out our Patreon because the next episode's already available. Until next time, bye guys.
Be careful of the
Bye.
wine you purchase.
I know, right?
That's right. If it's on sale, beware.
Make sure it's sealed.
Final wine.